Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome once again to another lovely episode of the Jos Unfiltered podcast. Thank you guys so much for always taking out the time to join us and watch the episodes. For those of you that are on Instagram and YouTube, on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook, please come to YouTube because this is where we put the full videos. Yeah. But today is going to be great. Guess why? Because I've got 3 ladies in the house, guys. 3! It's only me. And it's going to be amazing. So, guys, you're welcome back again, like I said, to another episode. Please make sure you follow, like, subscribe, and share. Make sure you share. Send it to your friends. What shall it profit a man to share things that is not profiting to him and not share about here? Share it, please. Yes, anyways, let's get into it. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
if you're stressed about
you're
busy,
you understand?
Spotify.
You're
can
driving,
just
you're working, you're typing.
You're
Remote
going for
workers,
exercise.
we got you.
Yeah.
Just connect us to your speaker and just be hearing us, just
You
be
know?
doing you scintily in your ear. You get me? So yeah, let's get into this real quick.
Yeah.
I like to start with my extreme left, ladies and gentlemen. The beautiful, delectable, drop dead gorgeous Kanisha. Kandisha. Unfiltered with Kanisha. Ladies and gentlemen, Candy.
Kanisha, I don't know we made song for you. We did.
Yeah, looking surprised when I'm always singing it. So guys, make sure hashtag Unfiltered with Kanisha. And yeah, to my immediate left, guys, the beautiful, delectable, drop dead gorgeous Diba, the bench, number 1, on top, under, medium rare, medium spelt, no blood, fully crunchy. Anything that has to do with deliciousness. That's this young, beautiful lady. Deb's baby, guys. Don't ask me where the medium or the rare came from.
Because I was about to ask.
All I'm saying is, look at her, hot red. Yeah, guys. So, officially, right, I dropped one of my names the last time. So today I'll pick it up. It's a lie, I did drop it too. Ladies and gentlemen, I remain the one and only Uncle B, Uncle Barry, Baro Mita, Barry me Waka, Barry me Bugaga. Come on, sometimes not bad a la Barry.
Yeah. Come on.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Okay.
Enough of us.
Yeah.
God really resists the proud.
And gives grace to the humble.
Yeah, so we are humble. On this note, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
drum rolls, please. You know why I say you should do drum rolls? Because if you go to this young lady's page, you will hear things like or, is you not hear it with your ear, or is this how your heart or your mind? If you be man and you see this beautiful lady, your heart go cut. You be like, what? And guess what? Her name, both ways, it means great things.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, on Jos Unfiltered today with us on the couch, I'm so humbly happy. Really, oh my goodness, I never expected it, guys. But today, gift, Kyautaa. This is the number 1 content creator from Jos.
Yes.
Put some respect on. See, as I said this today, when you check her page,
You know.
just look at the things that she's doing,
Yeah.
guys. Even AMBC, they never baffle.
Never.
As they are, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Kyautaa.
You're welcome.
Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome. Yeah, you know why I said all these things? Because from here now, when you start to tell us the things that you are doing, you people will not believe it. This beautiful lady here, Tenarawa, I don't know of now, but she was really doing it before.
No, yes. I think that's how I
Shaking-
first saw her post.
Shake your Yeah, you understand? She's a dancer. She's a degree holder.
Yeah.
And she's a 9-to-5er, guys.
Yeah. All in one.
But in spite of all of these challenges in the world, this beautiful girl, she's still creating content. She's
Active
doing
at
makeup.
that. Yeah.
As in the makeup is not all these superficial,
Oh.
super makeup. As in this kind of makeup where you transform the person from good to bad, life to death. Guys, please let me give you the floor. Just tell us a little bit more about yourself. What you do, where you're from. Doesn't gams, but I just leave it to you.
Where I'm from. Okay, I'm Gift, also known as Kyautaa. I would say that I'm a jack of all trade, master of all.
Yeah. Period, guys.
Because I do a lot of things. Just tell me, teach me, I'll do it.
You pick it up.
Yeah, that's just it.
Beautiful.
I love arts, all types, like from drawing to dancing to anything. Arts just counts me in. And I'm also a 9-to-5er by force.
That's only by force.
By force, because of the country, But yeah, I think that's the summary of who I am.
That's lovely.
That's beautiful.
You're welcome, Just Unfiltered.
Thank
Yes.
you.
We outside.
We're outside. But before we move forward, I
Okay.
like to. What did you study in school?
Theater and performing arts.
Oh,
Actually,
Ah,
that's
no,
what I
No,
did.
see.
I told you guys AMVC God.
Nothing.
But yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because I feel like you're probably like, as a kid, were you one of those people that used to confess in dancing competitions? Or
I
like,
actually do know how to dance when I was a
when you were a
kid.
child.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you
I know
just
people
learned.
like that. Yeah.
Yes.
I know people like that. When
Some
they
of
were
you,
small,
God
they were
really
shy
took
now.
time.
Me, I did chop first, eh?
Very, I'm not
That
surprised.
dancing around the
See.
chair, I didn't really like it because I was
Yeah.
fat.
Eh,
But
but
cheers.
I said you want to break the
Which
chair.
you want to? I used to bring the
You
chair.
see?
around.
So
I
guys,
let
me,
it
that's
is.
my reason. I don't want
Yeah.
people to insult me. So
Hey,
just...
big insult or not, we dancing.
Yeah, I was
But
saying,
yeah.
I didn't like falling. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
You know, push
I-
it.
Me, I used
They
to
used to
try by
push too
shoes.
much.
And I hated that. Should she go?
Yes!
Yes!
My
And it
days
used to pain me.
used to hurt
It was
my
so
feelings.
painful.
Lack
Especially if
of
you're
lack
not
of
popular.
confidence for me.
It's like you go for birthday in one
Yeah.
house now, and then our cousins, you they do competition with them, it's the aunties. Should she go? No! I did not sabi anything. You don't reach your head, they'll say yes. This guy, because it's not my house, no wahala. No.
I swear.
Very good.
Okay, so how's working like in the corporate world, being like working 9 to 5?
Is it as bad as it is
Yes.
portrayed?
I feel like I don't like to really sugarcoat how my journey has been, but I'm grateful for the experience. At the same time, I feel very out of place there. I think that sometimes I even have to hide like who I am, and sometimes when other people find out what I do, they're just like, "What are you doing here?"
Doing here.
Even my interview to get the job, the person that was interviewing me asked me like what I studied, and he was like,
So how are you here?
Yeah.
Make it make
"What
sense.
are you doing here?"
Mm.
Like he was like,
Yeah.
"Why are you not just dancing or doing something else?" And I was like, "Well, like we just have to be here."
Yeah.
So I feel like that's just what my journey has been. It's been a lot. There's discipline there. I feel like which also contributes to my outside life, which I need. Like also showing up on time, showing up when you don't want to. All those things. I'm learning a lot, and I'm grateful for the overall experience. But I will not recommend like it's just it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
if you have a way to, I don't know, if you love the structure, go for it. But if you know that you can explore something outside of
Outside
that,
of that.
like definitely take that route.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, because I 100% agree with that. Because
Yeah.
I was telling my friends the other time that BC business owners, content, I don't know how people do it because me, I like the structure. Like that's the
Yeah.
shit. What I like the structure. I know that I have to be up at this time, go here, but it doesn't mean that I don't complain. No, I complain to everybody, but I would take a 9 to 5 over having a business. I can't just
definitely
that
understand.
risk. No,
And
no,
there's
please.
me.
Ah.
I'm in love with chaos. I don't know. I kind of like the what I'm going to
Hustle,
wake up. But
bustle
yeah,
there.
like
Kai,
it
kai.
excites me
Yeah.
to know that okay, I'm going to spend a long time doing something I enjoy.
Okay,
Yes.
yes.
But then to sit for hours just typing on a system or talking to people, count me out.
Me, especially that talking part.
Talking to people.
That's
I
like
have
kind
to
of look
explain.
like my job. Because I don't, it's not like I'm sitting down typing and, but it's low key supposed to be a 9 to 5 type situation. Because
Yeah.
you're still going to work every day, but then you're kind of going to the field and, you know, you're getting news by yourself. It depends on the department
That
that
sounds
you're
like a
in,
cool
actually.
job.
Sha. Because if
Yeah,
you're in
this
news
is-
department, I can't lie, I don't really like news
You
departments.
people actually
too.
see this.
News. Push out.
You know, you're a business
Thank
owner.
God for
now.
where I am,
Yeah,
sure.
thank God for that.
This is shaggy.
So, Gibbs, I want to ask you. So, like dealing with content creation, because I mean, you mentioned like showing up when you don't have to. How have you been able to keep up with consistency? Because there was a time before I started working, I was doing like makeup content, and it was going and it was going. But there are some days I wake up and I'm just like, absolutely not. Like I will just set everything in my life, and I'm just like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
So how do you keep up like the consistency?
I'm not consistent. That's just it. And I feel like there was a time where I used to feel bad about it, but consistency does not mean showing up every day. It means showing up, just showing up. So even if you show up once a month, twice a month, you showed up that month. And if somebody goes to your page, they can see that you showed up this month. Like it's not too far from today. So they know that, okay, they've seen you recently. It's harder for people to forget you if you're showing up like that than if you're not showing up at all. So for me, the focus was just put out what you can. I feel like people just they ruin things sometimes by trying to be too consistent. Like, okay, I have to show up every single day. Think about it like business too. It's like there's some things that you just wouldn't think about too much. You have a job today, you go to that job. You don't have one tomorrow, you rest. You're feeling down, sit it out, or even make content about what you're going through. So I feel like that's just how I've been able to
Keep up.
the pressure is less on me now. So even though I have a job, sometimes I'm just like, okay, I'll post today, I'll post in 2 weeks. Maybe I can post if I'm feeling it's a good week, 4 days that week. Then I'm done. You won't see me for like 1 week. I'm back the next week. Then sometimes it's like once. Then I don't know. It's just like this.
That's
So
very
it's like
interesting to
quantity
know.
over quality.
Yes,
basically.
yes, that's important. So it's like every single time you drop something,
Wait,
let's
quality over
be something
quantity, sorry.
that
People can hold on to.
yes for a bit. That's important.
Because I remember the last video I saw of you was the one you did like a makeup this thing that had like
Super.
When I saw that thing, I was like, "Are you joking?"
I said that
Like, are
super
you
that first
joking?
I
That
was
look
seeing it,
challenged
man.
me. It
And
was
Is it
and
not that
you
Anokia
guys,
is
yes,
the Met
the
Gala
Met
look?
Gala look.
that
Oh,
thing
God, that's your
ate
fine.
down. When I saw it, I
Thank
was like,
you.
"Oh, mo, there are levels to this."
I got
art.
hate for that though. Like the one on TikTok is pushing
Barry, I
700k.
used to-
Like people are like,
Wow.
don't do this again. I deleted the
Really?
comment, yeah.
No, go ahead.
Why?
See the way you delete people's comments
Why?
these
Because-
days, quick.
So let me know,
You know
like,
what?
doing stuff on my own. I think the fear of what people would say, the reactions. A lot of times in my head, I know that I'll get more positive reactions than negative. But I think the fear, generally, of just how they would respond is what now made me say, you know what, I'm not going to do anything alone. I'm going to do it with a group of people.
Yeah.
It's like I felt like that would be better.
So if they
But then now doing it with a group of people has made me realize there's so much more you need to do on your own.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Doing it with a group is great because you're thinking as
a collective.
a collective, and it's very, very good. But there are times when my mind is going. I love watching news. They don't. You get so it's stressful sometimes.
Yeah.
Even when I want us to have certain conversations, I can see them being like,
kinda
or
like,
even if they're
okay.
trying, they're not
Yeah.
really getting it.
Yeah.
And then there are times when they are talking about things and I'm quiet, not because I don't want to know, but just because it's not really my
Your
my
thing
take
too,
also.
Yeah.
But like, so I understand. But one thing I'll tell you is, more. I told her the other day, if I was the one that was like handling our pages online, people were not ready for the responses.
I could have
Because
killed a
she was
lot.
she was getting worked up at some point. Like, she was feeling like she had to respond.
Yeah.
I said, free them.
Yeah.
I was like, in fact, I need to come and respond. I was like, oh yeah, do I'm if he that's how I was going to write it. Because like it's not easy to do these things, and a lot of people make it seem like, oh, it's just clockwork. And it was until we started I realized, oh more, this is a lot.
Yeah.
So even being consistent as an individual is way harder than even putting a group together. So yeah, kudos to you.
No,
Thank
honestly,
you.
all of you that hate people, do it now. Do it.
I
No, I
Please.
also think that hate is a good thing. Like, if you're receiving hate, you're doing something right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing
Oh,
something
no,
right.
that-
So, just
Sometimes it's
sometimes
even
I think,
context.
sometimes I'm deleting the comments not because I think I'm not offended by what they're saying, but it's going to drive other people's opinions. I think every other thing is
Facts.
psychological online,
Facts.
and you can see something on a video and you don't really think anything. You open
Yeah.
the comment section,
Yeah.
all of a sudden your
Yeah.
opinion has
Yeah.
changed. So
Yeah.
sometimes
That's
I'm
very
taking out that comment to make sure that the energy
The
towards the
actual-
post is positive.
Yeah.
That's
good.
the reason. But sometimes that one comment, because I remember there was a time that somebody dropped a comment on my post. That I feel like that's what even made that video go viral. It was that person's.
That particular
There was
comment.
pants in the background of my video, and I was like, "Why are you putting pants? What's your business?"
It's
Other
you
people
go
started to
nowhere.
respond, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah." So I didn't delete the comments because people started to fight for
Yes.
me.
Yeah, no,
But like you can see how another person still came and said the same thing, even after somebody had said it. So if they didn't see that person's comment, they probably wouldn't have said
probably
it.
wouldn't,
yeah.
But then if you open it, if you have an opinion and it's bad, you open the comment section and everybody's saying good things. You just keep your
Yeah,
opinion to yourself.
you keep it to
Because
yourself.
you look like a terrible person.
Absolutely.
100%.
So I think it's just perspective, like trying to move the audience towards one side for me. If I'm receiving hate, I definitely know that this person so and he felt something. They had to, and it makes me
Yeah.
happy. It's like, yeah.
Yes, that's very true because there's one of our episodes that's
never
what,
thought
like
about
a
it.
couple people had like commented. Somebody now said that this podcast again, I don't want to see you on my FYP. In my head, I was like, you commented this and you're still here. And it made me, because there was the time I was going through the comments. Even if I was going through a lot, I was going through the comments like on different posts. I saw that same person on one of our comments, and I'm just like, Okay.
You're in
It's
their
giving,
face.
It's giving I'm obsessed rubbish.
Yeah, and you guys are consistent enough to
Yeah.
be in their faces.
To
The fact that you're saying it means that
That
you guys are
actually
doing the
you
right
see,
thing.
yeah.
The person can't avoid you guys,
Yeah.
and
When
that's
you said being
good.
And that's
consistent
good.
can be like showing up once a month,
Mhm.
and I didn't want to cut you then, but like if you have known when we started off, we had an energy, and we kind of like went on one
Hyatt.
Hey.
more.
Like 6
We should took a
months.
break,
Mhm.
right? That was, I don't even know if you call it a break, right? Because we would meet and be like, guys, we need we need to get things done. But like we have things that we are still struggling with. Everybody's trying to figure out their time. And now, even when I remember when we wanted to like kick off season 2, and we're like, we post every 2 weeks. At first in my head, I'm like, 2 weeks. Like people don't already forget
Forget
what you
about
do
That's
before
what
you
you
come.
mean. Yeah.
But you know, like I sat down after we spoke, and I realized how long does it even take people to take in the videos? When I started seeing how like even the older clips still had people coming to watch them, I realized it doesn't matter when you drop it. It's just what matters is when they see it.
And the
So it's
impact
like,
it
okay,
leaves.
fine. And then so far, it's honestly it's paying off. You know, because even with every post we make, from the comments, from the likes, the responses, even makes me even more happy when we don't even do a shared post and I see the progress. Because for me, it's like, yes.
So this is just
You know, and like in few weeks we've seen great progress, and for us it's like, okay, so all is just keep backing
showing-
at the tree. Eventually, I don't know what will happen.
But no, honestly, I'm really happy about that. So, like, friends of the podcast, we try not to make things too serious here, guys. So, questions for you. So you
Okay.
pick random questions, and then you read it to the viewers and the listeners, and then
We answer.
we respond.
Oh, I was thinking about this today. Do you think Jos has enough opportunities for creative young people? I think yes.
Okay.
And I'm saying that because I recently just moved to Jos, like 6 months, not up to 6 months actually. I was in Abuja, and it was very strange to people in Abuja, like, why are you moving to Jos? What's in Jos? Somebody even
always
said,
say that.
it's not just bushes.
I
I was quite
You could take
disappointed
us
because
Peter.
you could actually do like
Wow.
2 minutes of research
Wow.
to know that this city is developed. And I just think that Abuja was a lot. In this economy, it didn't make sense for me financially to be there. So I came back home to where my parents were like, I didn't chase you away. So why wouldn't I take their help?
Yeah, of course.
But like, if I'm not getting opportunities content-wise, it's simply because I'm not putting in that effort. It's me. It's not Jos. The location has nothing to do with it. People will be like, how are you going to receive packages? I remember I sat down. My house was on the map. It's on the map now. I put it there so that packages can come
Can
straight
reach
to
where
my
you are.
gate.
Yeah.
So it's not a problem. I've received packages in Jos. Nothing has stopped. Let's just say the time that I've not received anything is because I relaxed. It's me.
That's crazy.
So if you put in the work, you want to be visible. You just have to do it, because I don't think somebody's going to work with you and they ask you where you are and you say Jos, and they'll say we don't go to Jos. No, they'll send you. If they want to work with you, they'll send you that thing. So that's just what I think
I've
about
never
location.
had that perspective, because most times everybody's quick to say yes, you're not
Oh,
opportunities.
there are no
in Jos.
opportunities.
Nah. But you guys heard that she put her own address on the map.
Let's
go.
know why this really touched me there, because I just remembered when we had Tim from Discover Jos here, and we made a reel from him where he said Plateau State has so many opportunities,
Yeah.
and someone under our comments was like,
Multiple people.
a lot of people are like, which opportunities?
Somebody say easy to
said
talk
Jos.
am.
Somebody saying just it's only food business and barbing salon.
Really? Here's what
Honestly, and like you saying, it makes sense, because it's the people that are within the city that talk down the most about the city. Yes, it's not a lie sometimes. But I like that you said, it takes you to put in the extra effort.
Show
to
them
say,
your potential.
I'm going to show myself, or I'm going to
even about
do
the
this to put
perspective
myself
on the city, right? I think that still has to do with the people. If you think about it deeply, if you're relaxed as a person and you're not trying hard enough, it's going to look like there are no opportunities.
Yeah.
And honestly, even with my job, because I transferred, it's the same job I had in Abuja I have here.
Okay.
And I can see the difference between my colleagues.
Here
There,
and
there's a huge gap. In fact, even with promotions, there's a gap. I think they just promoted people some weeks ago, and 2 people got promoted in Jos, and in Abuja 55. Yeah, you can see the gap. It's a lot. The life in Jos is slow. There's a relaxed culture. 8 p.m. nobody's outside. The roads are clear.
Yes.
people are closing their shops.
Yes.
Do you know how insane it is that there's nightlife? Oh, it's not as if it doesn't exist. There's nightlife, but you're hungry at 12 midnight. You'd have to
There's
think hard to find where
Find where
to
to
get
eat. Oh
food.
my goodness.
That's true.
It's insane. And do you know somebody? It's a problem that you can solve.
Mhm.
If somebody
Yeah.
wanted to make money, they would
Mhm.
do that.
Oh, no, and
There
that's
are
an
problems
opportunity
in
there.
Jaws that you can continuously solve, but people are not leaning
Hmm.
towards that.
That's very
They're
true.
just playing it safe, and I think that's
Yeah.
why people call here retirement town. But I just think that people that found money in Jaws and they found a lot of money.
Yes.
Heavy money.
Then the people that
retired.
didn't, they're very broke.
They're very,
So
and they're
there's
contented in
hardly
their
an in
brokenness.
between in
Right.
Jaws. It's very very
Mm.
hard to find it. So there are people that just lean at the side of, oh, there's nothing in Jaws, but there is.
There is.
Mhm.
That's true.
But
I remember.
Kukuna Rayfield, ba?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I remember when my
And
friend
he's
came
hearing
from
that thing,
Abuja. She
yeah.
came for a wedding, and then we were at Soho, and then we came. So we're coming back like around. From my mother, what she said. We came late, anyways, and then we were driving, and I was driving, and she was like, "Oh, Debbie, I'm really hungry." I was like, "No, I can wait. I can make something at home." She was like, "No, it's too much stress. Why can't we just buy something?" See, you guys, I don't really have a nightlife. You could see all the veins on my head. I was thinking, where will we go and get food? We now saw one, and I said, but you have a sensitive tummy. I'm not sure about this mobile kitchens like around that Stefan side. I was like, she was like, no, let's just go home. And I felt bad. And because like pointing to that, somebody can say, okay, you know what? My business opens at 9. If you're ready to eat, I'm ready to cook.
Closes at 6 a.m.
And that's another opportunity for. There are opportunities in just
Yeah.
guys. Thank you for
Yes.
that.
See gaps that need to be
And you
closed.
see, I never. You people go see me now. Don't worry.
Potato seller. You gonna sell chips now?
Nice
From 9
spicy-
p.m..
No, we call them wedgies. We not call them chips.
Sorry,
Wedges.
whatever
You
you
see, but
want to do.
opportunity.
Got
Let
you.
you take my idea. God will
Chop
punish you.
knuckle.
What's the most exhausting thing about being a young Nigerian right now? I think things are harder for us.
Yeah.
That's just it. I think that's we are not enjoying our youth the
At
way
all.
our parents did theirs.
Yeah.
There's a very, very high hustle culture right now. Like
Yeah.
you're 16. What are you doing at home?
True.
Do you get?
Yeah.
Like I remember like at my office now, there's somebody who she's only had that job and she was asking me like, how many jobs have I worked? My CV is full because I've had so many jobs before the one I had here, and I probably leave this one to go to another one because I just think that that's the only way to get growth right now.
Yeah.
You have to move.
You have to keep moving.
So, looking at it, other people they benefited a lot more by staying in one place in their time, but us, you have to keep searching for better. So I just think that we don't get the chance to relax right now in Nigeria. Like it is continuous. That's retirement at 60 where you just get your pension. That's not
not the
Don't
goal
work,
anymore.
man.
like by the time you look at that 60, do you know how much what you have now will be? Like it
Yeah.
will have no
Those who are
value.
60 now are still hustling.
I still
Exactly.
hustle.
Yeah.
They are still waiting
They
for their
are.
pension.
Pension has no value.
Yeah.
Think
At all.
about and name one person
Yeah.
that's enjoying life off pension.
Nobody.
Nah.
Anybody
Only the
that's
ones that-
enjoying
The pension
life-
is for
yeah,
credit.
That's what I was saying.
Heavy
Anyone who is enjoying
thieves.
life off pension, they were still when
Yeah.
they were working.
Yeah.
It's for
And the
for
pension
small
is in
things.
millions.
Yeah.
Snacks, you know.
You know, I know, but that's very true. That rest of a thing, and you know, there was a time we were talking about something, and we mentioned like being a young person and just wanting to be a young person. Because
Exactly.
like now, right now, you're thinking about how you can meet, especially if you're a young person who is living alone. You chose to like get out of your parents' shadow,
Yeah.
and you're doing it yourself. You see that you don't even, it's even hard for you to enjoy the pleasures of life. And people are wondering why young people are depressed. It's just like your brain is going 247. How can I accomplish this? How can I, you know? And the thing is that there was I think it was I Said What I Said podcast. We were talking, and somebody said, "Abego, I'm 20. Let's say I'm 28 now. You're telling me I need 10 years experience. As how? And that now boils down to what Gift just pointed out. Where is that? You have to keep moving. You can't stay in one place, because some people now, I like my job, I like where I am, but she said it just pricked something in me that thought that I once had, that this is in a long run I want to be here. I just thought about it. I can't, and that's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, I agree with you. And to be honest, that's it. That's one thing. Like it's harder for us, and I think a lot of our parents don't. I would say they don't realize it, but
They don't want to accept it for some reason.
no, they realize it, they accept it, but
yeah.
they're living so much in the fear of it that they think that they can help us to orchestrate a way through it. Do you understand? Like she said, she's working in 9 to 5. That's it's like forced. You understand? I'm sure all of us understood. Me, I've had
100%.
back and forth with my parents about. It's not like they have the work to give me like readily. Or like, oh, see work. It's just one time my dad was like, I should apply for civil service. Honestly, I didn't. To be very honest, I didn't. Not because I think I'm better than the civil service, but because I believe I have a lot more to offer to me, to life, to Nigeria and my generation than working just like, do you understand? Just to be put into the system and you just find yourself there, and before you know it, you're trying to make I just do masters. Maybe as I they do this work, make I they do masters. Maybe like say I just did redundant. You do masters. You see people that are 50 doing PhD. Where are you going to with the doctorate? I remember when my uncle in America, this was when I finished high school, I was going to uni, and he said, what do you want to study? And I said I wanted to study civil engineering at the time. And then he was like, okay, so if you come to America, you spend 3 years, 4 years at best that you're done with school. I was like, yeah, then I'd like to do a master's, maybe a second master's. PhD now, because that's what my dad had put in my head at the time. You go to school, you finish, you do a master's, maybe you do another master's, you do PhD. It's good. When I said, my uncle said, do you want to teach? That was his first response to me.
I was going to
He said, do you want to teach? And I said, no, why? He said, because why do you need a master's? You don't want to teach. Why are you trying to get your master's? You even spoke about getting a PhD. People who do PhDs, they're in research. You understand?
Okay,
you want to teach. You want to
proper
work for
research.
bad.
So that's what they're
And when he
teaching
said
you.
this, I was like 16. And like right now, it's like, oh my goodness, he was so correct.
That
Even
was
while I
so
was in uni,
true.
he helped me to not be. I feel like some people when they're in school, they are just overzealous about it, like thinking that you attain
never
one.
that
Like,
serious.
bro,
Never that serious.
it doesn't even like right now. A system has put us in a position where it's like, yeah, I'm in school, and people will be like, school na scam. When I was in school, the kind of jobs where people been they do, like, because when I was in school, a lot of people used to just say, almost school na exam.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because like I know that if I can shall ace the exam, I shall not go fail this course.
It's
And
not
that's the
even a test of
problem.
knowledge
We don't even
anymore.
have. You
Well,
said
it's
something
different
about
for my
work
course, though.
experience.
Yeah.
When our let me say
Different
when
from my course.
Oh,
You
okay,
said
oh
what?
no, yes.
Okay, yeah.
of
But when
course,
you think about like when our parents were in school, they had internship programs like
Yeah.
almost everywhere. People had experience before they were even done with school.
Yeah.
So like, it's hard.
It's very
And I think
true.
why I'm saying this is because the people who they realize that it's hard, but they look at us and they don't realize it's hard for us too.
Yeah, like but
You
the
understand?
ones
Because
actually
they feel
being
like
the reality
they
of
feel like
it.
we've done everything for you.
Yeah.
We had to train ourselves through school. You've been trained through school.
Exactly.
You know,
So,
so
like,
it's like,
move.
what else do you want? I
Yeah.
remember one day my mom was like, well, with everything we've done for you people, what do you want? And do you know my response? I said, stop enabling me, empower me. Right? And a lot of times, that's what parents of now are doing.
Yeah.
They're enabling their children. I need fuel. Why are you giving me money for fuel? So, for how many years? You understand?
continue
You
to
bought
give
me a
the money
car
for fuel?
at 19.
God,
How is that my priority? I'm not, thank you. But how is that the priority? Do you
Yeah,
understand? So I
yeah.
feel like even with now there are some people that as children, they're wishing that their parents looked at them and said, let me buy him a car. And their parents don't do such for them. Do you understand? And they'll tell you that they enjoy. Me, my papa ain't get, as in train us finish and say, hands off for our head. So everybody has different experiences.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, man.
It's crazy.
Only our PVCs can save us.
I'm
Yes,
telling
yes.
you.
Yeah, your
Emphasis.
PVC.
Get your PVC. Like we're matching there, and also if possible, carry matches because now who no go no.
Man,
Not to violence.
Not for violence,
Carry
just for
baseball
picture.
bat and stick, not machete. Carry the one that will wound somebody, not kill them.
Actually, I better go the law. Sorry,
Let's
guys.
go.
Say before
Yeah,
we
sure.
go to the next
of course.
question on what Barry said, I think that there's actually more money now,
Yes.
but then there's less value. That's just
Yes.
it. So
There's
which
what?
is why
More
like
money,
the money
less
is less
value.
valuable. Do you get? I think that our parents definitely have more money than their parents did, and that is why they don't want to. They don't want their children to go through what they went through trying to get money. So they're giving their children, but money doesn't have as much value as it had back
Yeah.
then. So even if you were doing it and your child was trying to take it to do something else, it's not enough.
It's not even enough.
They need to be able to handle it, to turn it to something
Have
better.
you
or
guys ever
double it.
asked for like fuel money? I don't know, like not now, maybe anytime. Then you started driving or something. And then I say, okay, I'll give you 5,000. Like,
No,
in
before
their heads.
actually, I remember
Yeah.
me and my brother would buy 1K fuel,
Yeah.
and like we drop everyone at home. Like
Come on.
it was
Even if I hate this country, so
It's crazy.
1K
yo.
was
a
a
good
lot.
time,
Once
man.
upon a
One
time.
time I used to use 6K to do full tank.
I'm telling you,
Do
do you know?
get? And that time
Valji
fuel
was
like
150. There was
120
Valji boss 15. I remember when
Yes,
he told me he was 6K.
oh my
I was
days.
angry when Valji became
But now
6K.
It's 24K.
Yes.
Mine is
The last
24.
time I even booked for somebody was like 85.
You know
No,
what?
we
You
like
don't
that
travel,
time.
though.
We like that time.
Yo, this thing is painful because
Look at the price of house rent. Sorry for
Of what?
short.
No,
House
no,
rent.
in
Yeah.
Car.
Yeah.
you people, Plateau State.
There's a
That's
4
supposed to
million
be the
house in
affordable
Favwe
town.
You see what?
for rent.
Mm.
4.5 million, 2 bedroom. Favwe.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Yeah,
What?
because we have systems
Hey,
that
hey, father.
our systems are functional.
I'm not
but
ready
only
to
for
leave my mom.
Only for a certain few.
Mm-hmm.
And now, unfortunately, our Nigeria now is the one where it's people who are, doing illegal things
That's
that can now afford the cost of living.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? So when that, now speaking from a point of, like someone who has gone into construction and understands, for a man to put in that money and build that house and put it at the level where his rent is 4 million, is because he has come to the understanding that there are people in this town that can pay
Pay
that
that
rent.
4 million. Yes, now.
Do you understand?
For
And
sure.
when you now your rent now 4 million, me I be your neighbor as landlord, and I dey collect 180K
Ah,
for one room.
I go rise
Do you
now.
understand?
Mhm.
I go increase that rent of 180K now to
fast.
like 250 or 300. At least let it be that me too. The place where they next door, if they do up, me save my own, make them they do up.
Measure
So before
small.
you know it, everybody in your vicinity is increasing rent.
Rent.
So everything is going up. The
Mhm.
landlord now, not be saying bring maintenance, can't give you.
No.
Mhm.
He's not helping you fix anything.
No.
When you even call, they probably take forever to come and check it. If I
Mhm.
was you in the house, they leave it to you to make repairs.
As per
Do you understand? Why am I a tenant and I'm having to deal with NEPA on serious major issues of connection? And also that's the system we're in, where everybody
Unfortunately.
is doing, so we don't have standard. It's
The
just
unfortunate
anything
truth.
goes.
Anything goes.
If not, tell me why we don't have people who are checking landlords from the government. Why is the Ministry of Housing? They will tell you now, after we say this, the person will come put for a comment, you do not know what, you just come and talk. See, it's so annoying when people try to insinuate that like you have zero information
Information
when
about
you're
this
speaking.
thing, yeah.
Because they
It's
don't
the
work.
basic
Even
things
if it's
we are
there.
supposed
Like
to
the other
see.
day I was talking with who I say the constitution. I said, bro, read them. Tell me where. Open the constitution and read it. And when you finish reading it, I said, now do you think that when you go to prison or you are going to police station, the policeman will open the constitution and say, based on subsection this.
Yeah.
This is why.
No.
They put people for sale self before you even know what your problem be.
Please,
Yes.
very still on this.
And they're supposed to
matter,
read
yeah.
your rights for you when they arrest you.
Exactly. Still on this, it's the same thing. It's the same way our system has kind of failed us in all ramifications in life. Because even with, let me say, the fire service, if your house is burning,
That one is the worst test. If
before
there's
fire
any
service
standard,
should reach your
I
house,
give it to Plateau
it's
State Fire
crumbled.
Service under this government. They have been improvements. I can.
I've
So,
not
I
seen,
can
I've not
attest to-
heard, I've not yet
I can
heard of
attest to-
what this government is doing based on fire service. But
a
what
couple
I knew
times
fire
so much
service to
need
be.
to speak.
Me and
Was
thought that people used to
terrible.
quench their fire themselves.
No, the last you have to
Yeah.
quench your
Like,
fire yourself
So it's the
because
neighbors.
fire
The
service
buckets.
will come
Yeah.
after.
If you guys think about it, since we as well till now, have you ever known when there was commotion somewhere
And
and
there
the
was-
first dial was the actual people to put out? No. I remember when I was small, our cousin's house, our neighbor's house caught fire. Almost so sand and water, and people just, do you understand, came out in numbers
just to help.
And unfortunately, we've now put it on as our code.
Yeah.
We are very friendly, neighborly,
No.
hospitable.
Yeah.
But the
And
government is
that's
supposed
what
to
the
work for
government
that.
The
rides
government
on.
has now
Yeah.
Do you
relaxed.
understand?
It's
The
like, yeah,
government
they
now
can
is
take
riding
care
on
of
the
it
fact that we are
themselves.
looking out for each other.
Because
So,
like just before we
anything.
go, right? I'm happy you mentioned this fire service thing because I'm watching Chicago Fire and I was thinking about
Nigeria could
in
never.
Nigeria, do they have trainings? Do we even have firemen? Do children
do.
say I want to be a fireman?
They do,
Like,
but the
no,
money
they
for
do.
training now, the Ogafi they use and they travel. I won't
I'll
say
be
it to
training
where.
children.
Everybody
No, it's
else
usually
is not
travel.
hearing
Hey,
anything
Naija,
from it.
They do
It's
training.
very, no,
Our own
it's
training
very
now
honestly.
is skills acquisition and empowerment.
Yes, no, it's
2
no, it's
days.
terrible.
Yes.
2 days.
training that
And
people
you
use
prepare.
months for in Nigeria. They will use 3 days. They will call it a
Then
symposium.
give you
I asked somebody
lunch,
on Sunday.
breakfast, dinner.
On Sunday in
And
church,
give you packets. That's all.
my music director was like, he went for a program on Saturday. He couldn't come for practice. He was not like, he's one general. He's retired. He turned 80 and did book launch. And I was like, so Nigeria, once you reach a certain age, you go write book.
You're an author now.
Like once they reach a certain age, all of them they write
All
book.
of them
New
is
York
book
best-
now,
Then the
inspirational.
ones that rule the country, now that they are old, they are writing their biographies and autobiographies.
Yeah.
And they will not add the way they
Let's
stole
actually
money.
talk about the way they pay them in the first place. You see how people are rushing to be firemen and firewomen in other countries
other
because
countries.
they are risking their lives and they are getting paid
Yeah.
because they are risking their lives. It's high risk, high reward.
Yeah.
It's,
No, in
it's
Nigeria,
supposed
it's
to go
not
together.
like that, no.
Yeah.
Nigeria,
It's high
wow.
risk, low reward.
I told someone
Or
that
no
See
if I become-
justice.
if I become president, the first thing I'll do, even if it's not the first thing I'll do as in the first day, but the first executive order I'm going to sign is that all military personnel should be paid from 500,000 naira up. Like from that to your graduation from NDA, that should be the base
Sharp.
amount of
As it
money
should
any
be.
military
And
personnel.
do you know what it means?
I don't
for
know how much
Nigerians
they're
to
being
leave
paid now.
Nigeria to go to
Do you understand?
join
But I'm just saying,
military.
as in base level, that should be the base level.
Yeah.
Because it's possible when people are motivated correctly, they will. Even police, if you pay police right, they wouldn't
They
think
will
to
not
stop
be
you
out
and
here
bill
doing
you.
these
Yeah.
things.
You understand? Think about the number of times when you see police, are you not more scared?
Yeah,
Do
actually,
you understand?
especially
Than
in
even
men,
saying, like when you said
yeah.
the Chicago
In
fire,
fire, yeah.
what came to my mind was how I used to feel when I was watching The Rookie.
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
their swift
Yeah.
responses,
Sure.
how
Wait,
you
I
see
feel
that.
The way
like,
at every
do you understand?
episode
Like
of
there's
like
there's a
Nigeria.
problem here.
Mm-hmm.
This person just finished dealing with an issue. We're two. We just finished dealing with an issue. And there's another issue. But we'll be like, okay, you go. I will go and respond first.
Yeah.
And when I respond and see that, okay, it will take the EMTs 10 minutes to get here. Me, I will not take it
They
upon
don't
myself
even
to.
know
Do you understand? Like, they know everything. But we now, you check. So,
This one you
only our
already zero your
PVC
mind
can
anybody
save us.
coming across.
Mind you, they can call their firefighters to like fix shit in their house.
Yeah.
They can call them for other
Somebody's
issues.
car to climb tree, they call the
They will
firefighters.
call firefighters to use
Oh,
their
if you
ladder to
start
climb and
dissecting
bring
Nigeria,
it
I don't
down.
think today will come to an
Hey.
end.
everybody's skilled. But only few of us are using
What's the hardest part of being visible online while living in a conservative city?
Oh,
Why did you read the question like you remember?
Should I read it
bye.
again?
Yes.
What's the hardest part of being visible online while living in a conservative city? I don't know. I feel like this question it kind of still relates to the other one
Yeah.
because I don't think there's any hard parts. First of all, I don't even think a lot of people that follow me know where I am, except I see it that like I'm in Jos. So it doesn't really matter to your online presence except you're trying to do something specifically for Jos. But the kind of way I'm trying to build is that no matter where I go, I should be able to continue from where I stopped.
Yeah.
So if it happens that like I'm basing here, things should be able to work in my favor. So I don't think that's the city is giving me a hard time.
That's very. I really, do you know, like truly, I really like how you just opened my mind
With
to
every
that.
answer.
Every answer, because like for me now, most times people feel like if you don't go to Lagos, if you're not in a popping city, people don't see your presence online. Do you know, like even us that were still growing, I remember there's a time me and Barry we sat out. I think we were about to have a meeting or so, and we're waiting for like everybody else to come. And somebody came to the table was like, "Oh, I see what you guys are doing." My head, I was like, "Eh." People don't they see us, so like so like I'm just saying that like it makes more sense now as you're saying it that like it's not dependent on your vicinity. It's just the work you're putting in for yourself. Which true.
Yeah, about Lagos though, I remember how people used to be like, "Oh, you should go to Lagos, you go to Lagos."
That Lagos life.
Me, I think that Lagos is for people that are actually crazy. Like,
Mm.
you know, I don't know, but
You
I
have to
cannot
have it touch.
I cannot wake up by 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Just leave till like maybe 12
Yeah.
a.m.
I think
and sleep for 2 hours.
Yeah.
everybody's
Wake up.
normal
Some
now.
people are sleeping at work.
yes.
Safe. Some people change at bus stations to their normal clothes. They wear rags home. Come on, like what
how
is
can we
going
be living our
on?
lives
I think
like
if
that?
you want to be in Lagos, your mindset needs to be by any means necessary.
Yes.
Like,
No,
you're
and then do you know
ready.
the thing? I think that's why life is so fast there. I think that, of course, if you were not doing enough in Lagos, you suffer.
Yes.
Like, if you were somewhere and you have not achieved what you intended to achieve in 3 months, you would suffer. So it pushes you to do more, because you know that by the 4th month, you will die. Because there's no other option. You're going to die. So I feel like that's why life is so fast. There's no time to relax in Lagos. And also there's connections. You can go somewhere and you meet another person, and that person, just because you're relating to that person, you probably made
you
it.
go very far.
You probably like two people see you together, they're like, I saw you with this person. Before you know it, you're this person's friend. Before you know it, you've made a name for yourself. So if I was to go to Lagos, maybe that would be the reason why, but I don't see why I cannot make a name for myself, so that when I stand next to somebody, say, this
I'm now the person
like
that
me,
they are
I
taking.
want to be the friend that they're like, okay, I know this person through this person. I don't want to go to Lagos so I can attach to somebody or probably
and that attaching, it's not as if they'll treat you like you're of the same.
Yes,
no.
Everybody hates everyone in Lagos, honestly. That's what I actually like. Just
everybody's
here.
in literal competition.
I tell my I used to say, but even till now, when my friends in Lagos would be like, Baro, come, cause Lagos, man. I was like, yeah, I go come, but me, I go come. Lagos na holiday city for me. When I come now, it's not just that I'm coming to rest. I'm also coming to rest and then to rejuvenate my drive. Like, I want it to be that when I travel to Lagos, I would explore places in Lagos that are in the same line of business that I run in Jos. So that when I come back now, I'm coming back with like I went to open my mind.
Brand new
to more
ideas,
things.
brand new
I went and
things,
just observed the way that this guy, his own, he's doubling down on this. When you I feel like if you replicate things that people do outside of Jos in Jos, people will tell you that it will not work. But I'm a strong believer in it's not working because you didn't put yourself to work. People just like to come and set up the system and then they want to just employ people. I'm a strong believer in whatever system I set up at first, I have to be a part of it. Then when I'm removing myself from the system, it's like I'm not the center of the system, but then the drive and the focus of that system is tied to mine. So if I decide that I'm removing myself from here and I'm moving to point B, it's because I'm trying to expand point A, and everybody in point A now knows that the demand for us, it has increased, or we need to move from this energy to this energy. So I feel like I always tell my friends that I fault every business owner in Jos. In this Niger that we were talking about earlier, do you know every time I ordered, like on 2 occasions, I ordered spaghetti and I broke the fork. Why? Because why is the fork straight? So the first thing I tried to do the moment I pulled the fork out of the serviette was to try and press it. Just to bend a little. And the way I did it, just like the head just broke. Another day it happened, the babe now says, Sayu, you will be bringing your fork. They were like, shamelessly, Sayu, you will be bringing your fork. And I said, I'll bring my fork. She said, because you are just breaking all our fork in this place. I said, yeah, do you understand? But then, that's the point. I'm not going to get to the point of speaking about training. It's just customer service. It's just about the service. Like, why am I running a business and I can't even buy the right type, like the right type utensils?
Or take feedback.
You understand? Yeah,
even if you're not doing it right the first time.
I was talking with my younger brother and his friends like 2 days ago, and they were talking about how they heard that there's this place fine dining in Jos, 150K.
Yeah.
I whether they were arguing, and I said, me, I don't know. Like, I know the place, I've heard about it, but I don't know, like, because I'm not in the restaurant business, I don't know, like, I'm not in fine dining business, but I'm like, for me, if I was going to take on that initiative, I feel like what people fail to do is, there's always I don't want to use the words that are coming to my head are very, very condescending. No, I want to say, there's like it's like, let me say, if this is the level, there's a sub-level. Right? So it's like in everything you're going to do, most people just want to start at the level that they've envisioned. They don't realize, I could start from the sub-level and get people on. You see, like with Jos Unfiltered, when we talk about growing the community, it's because that's what we're trying to do. We grow the community so that your own community is a part of our community. This person's community is a part of our community. So when we now say, okay, we're working based on the level, now you're not thinking about where's the community. You already have a community.
Exactly.
Most people, I feel, they'll just go and set up the level.
I have a question though.
Then,
Like, I think I have a different perspective on this, and I think you're talking about that.
Yeah, no, that particular one, yes.
Do you think it's too much for starting off in Jos? Like that kind of business. Do you think
So,
the person started too high?
Yeah, so it's very easy for the response to that question to be yes, because where's the purchasing power in Jos? But then now, I've also now come to learn that there is money.
Oh yeah.
People are there that have the money and they'll spend the money. Like we spoke about rent. So that person now, your argument might be that it's too much. Do you guys remember when there was a time that going to Net Cafe was like explosive? Like it's big time. You have money. Do you understand? Yeah, you did buy ice cream from Net Cafe.
Yeah.
No, before even those spaces came
Bacardi.
up. Or, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even. I've not really much, but anyways, to answer you right, I would say from a point of business and the type of business, no. But when you now want to look at it from still the point of business, but not just on the finances, but about the longevity, the posterity of your business. Yes. Because for me, if I'm going to establish something, like I was saying about the community, I'm trying to start and grow, right? And when you look at the city you're in, even with their location, they're in the heart of the city, right? But now, do you think that it's funny? Some of the richest people are in that same town.
That same side. Yeah.
Do you understand? And it's until then they will have something to do. You now know that these people, they get money, right? So that person too might have already understood that me being here already, the audience that I'm targeting is these people. It doesn't have to be every day. But they go no say idea and they will come eventually. They have money to spend. That can be their take. I don't know. But now for me, when you're trying to grow, I think that's why most times you find that the businesses don't last long. Or they'll eventually come and hit a rock. Then if they find the zeal and will, or if they're able to, then they'll come back. There are a lot of businesses like that in Jos. They will off. Then they'll come back after some years. So what about starting, growing, and continuing? I think to me, one of the few places, supermarkets, we have that, like Onibinde, Flourish. Onibinde, let me stick to them because they have branches also. You understand? But when you now look at people in this service-based business, it's not about products now. Service-based business. If you check, there are not so many that have that length. You see, these people, they've been here for this period of time and they've been doing well. I give it to places like maybe Valin. He's doing a good job reinventing yourself.
Well, I have a different opinion
Please
on
share.
this. And you mentioned starting, growing, and continuing. And I think that can also be applied to somebody who starts big. Everybody doesn't have the same capital to start a business, which is why some people have to start small.
Yes.
And they grow and just continue. But some people already have that money to start big. But you still have the responsibility to grow and continue. But they don't take that seriously. I think the difference between some of this business and the structure, I think that sometimes because the money is already there, they freestyle it. But if they added that structure, it would be different. I don't think that if your restaurant was expensive, you go out of business in a few years. You go out of business if you weren't serious about your business because you have money. Because the money is there. You know that rich people will pop in, pop out from time to time.
Sense.
The vision is not as clear as somebody who wants to be as big as you one day because you're already big.
Yes.
So I think that sometimes those people are more relaxed than people who have smaller businesses. So I don't think that they're necessarily wrong even from the other side of business for doing what they did. And one example I know I saw one time that I really liked was let's say Swan or Eva and then Ellen Pure Water. She used a different example, but I'm going to use one because we're in Jos and we know Ellen Pure Water a lot. They're both water. And to drink water, it needs to be pure, right? Water is free. You can get water for free. But somehow you're paying to drink this water. Then there are brands like Voss. Like you can get water for like 5-10K. People are still buying their water. They're still in business, very much in business. But then they haven't stopped their marketing. They're still thinking like the small business owners. They still see those small business owners as their competition. Even though they don't have the same target audience. Then there's Elim too. Even though they have bottled water, they have pure water. Their pure water is probably selling more than their bottled water. But it doesn't mean that they're not going to still put focus on that pure water. They still have to produce it at a certain quality. Because if the taste is different, we're going to know. If they relax, we're going to know, us that are buying it. So it's the same product, but they consider different things. Maybe they're spending less to produce pure water. They're spending more to produce bottled water. And then the other brand that's bigger, they're spending way more. Maybe they have a glass bottle. There are things that come into consideration. And this expensive restaurant that I don't know the name actually, but I've been privileged to be there, and I think that their service was good. Their food was great. It was, if you reason it at the end of the day, you're like, oh, this is probably worth it. And if someone else from outside Jos comes, because this is a tourist state, whether we like it or not, people will continue to discover Jos till the end of time. And if they come, if those people do it well and they place themselves on the map, there's no time that people will come to this day and they won't go there. And every time, every time you get a good review on that place, people from Jos will start going there.
True. They
It's
will
the
find
thing.
the money somehow.
I didn't know Soho when I came, but it was all over my feed. I just had to go. Do you get? I didn't know how much they were charging. I went. Do you get? Same thing as other places I've just visited in Jos. So it's visibility. Last, it comes down to that. And I feel like a lot of people don't pay attention to that. They're just like, oh, I just need to keep running my business. Do you know how important marketing is? Because I 100%. Promise you, if you put your business in people's faces, even though it was not something that people predicted to stay for a long time, they will come. Yeah. Other people will help you literally to keep that business for a long time.
Because I would never forget, even like, I'm telling you, it's like a bit called special advisor to the Jos Unfiltered team.
So please, we have this series of questions. Can you give us your take?
Because I will never forget, there was, when we just came back, there was a friend of mine who texted me, when she said the thing about visibility, my friend texted me and literally said, oh, when are you guys dropping your next episode? Because I noticed like 2 weeks have passed, people have not dropped. And it's because like we have, even this like 2 weeks ago, when we had posted Hype Manji's episode, somebody texted me and said, you guys didn't post on Sunday. How far? I was waiting for 7 p.m. So it's like actually when you're in people's business, like you're in their face, they're seeing you, whether they like it. So that person who left that comment, don't worry, go join community soon. Nice one. Thank you, guys.
That's weird. So much insight.
Too much.
Thank you.
Special advisor, guys.
I love this question. Would you advise young women to prioritize marriage or financial independence first? I don't know. I don't think you should even ever prioritize marriage. You know, like it shouldn't exist. That word. You should get married though if you want to. Yeah. You should fall in love, but like never, ever, ever, ever make marriage the priority to the point where like you're not able to just do anything for yourself. That's all you have as a woman. That's the leverage you have. Like, why would you want to take that away from yourself? But even not just women, everybody. Like, everybody should have money as individuals. And even a man, why don't men prioritize marriage if you think about it?
True.
They know. They know. And women know. But like I said, some of these things are just psychological effects, you know. We're taught certain things from when we're grown. And then there's the mentality that somebody is going to take care of you. But realistically, if we think about it more deeply, there's nobody that likes a leech. Exactly. No matter how much you love the person, you will get tired.
Eventually.
No matter, like, you can love somebody to death, even your parents. That's why people get tired when everything they make, they're giving their parents. It's exhausting to continuously give somebody who cannot provide for themselves. So even if it is the choice of your person or your man or your husband to say, okay, leave this thing, I'll take care of you. Don't believe him, because even if he does it, allow him do it, but have your thing. Like, that's what I'm going to say. I just think that even, sorry to stay-at-home wives, but I'm yet to see somebody who has been like a stay-at-home wife for like 15 years. Your children are gone, whatever, and you're genuinely happy because you definitely had to drop something to do what you did. I don't think it's the sole responsibility of a woman to just sit at home, take care of a home, all that bullshit.
No, it's a lot of bullshit.
Everyone has a purpose, and I think that that should be your focus. Fulfill it. Get married if you will, but your marriage should not stop you from doing what you want.
It should be 100%. Companionship.
Yeah, you know? Exactly. Also, I think that couples, if you're getting married, two of you have a purpose together.
Exactly.
Like, if you were truly marrying the right person, there's no how you'd be idle in that marriage. Like, something, it will give birth to something. It is why some people that you see their marriages are so fruitful, they're birthing businesses. Even if they're not actually making money, they're impacting lives.
Exactly.
Every marriage should have a purpose. If you're truly with your person, same thing with friendship. Friendships birth good things, and sometimes money comes out of it. So if you're just idle in a marriage, there's something wrong.
Very, very, very true.
So yeah.
That's not it. Like, because like even like there's this thing that they always say that money stops nonsense.
Yeah.
Like there is no way. Like even the last episode we spoke about on the like we're talking with Manji, and then I mentioned about how I think that women a lot of women need to step up because we have been conditioned, like you said, right, to just be nurturers and stay at home. Women, there's a popular saying that people say talking about that you plant a seed into a woman and she births something. Women are fertile grounds. So why do you let somebody else dump so much on you when you can use that thing and improve yourself?
You're very powerful as a
very
woman.
See, women are very, very powerful, and it's not even a thing about carrying feminism. No, like in the actual reality,
you should be a
of
The way
feminist.
our
Sha.
minds
you should
work.
be a feminist, to be honest. And me, one
have
thing I
no
always
reason
say
not
is
to
that
be.
as a woman, don't ever see the need to be dependent on anybody for nothing.
Facts.
I always used to say something to my friends that nobody is going to come and save you if you don't save yourself. You see, people that get help is because people see that they are pushing the value that they have, and they are seeing something that, okay, like now the number of people that have told us that, Oma, we really believe in what you guys are doing, is because we're making the effort in ourselves to put ourselves out there. So even as women, I always tell people, like, there is no, even in this generation, let's be realistic, one source of income, even as a person,
It's
is
not
Not enough.
So because of one stream of income from one household. I beg now. How?
You want to
How?
kill the person.
I love
Wait,
what
what
she
you
just said.
Even my
I love
mom.
what she just said. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
There's this thing that's been happening with Mercy Johnson
Oh,
with the pads,
yeah.
and everybody was bashing her. Initially, I didn't even know about it. I saw a video where this person was insulting her so much, and I thought that, okay, she was selling one pack of pads for 25,000. But even from then, I didn't judge until I went to do some research and I saw that she was selling a care package. Mr. Johnson is a celebrity, and I feel like Nigerians have this mentality where if you're popular or you're rich, you owe the rest of Nigerians, and I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
I think that if you have money, make more money.
Simple.
That's it. Then that's what she's doing.
Yeah.
You're going to split that income you have and just diversify your income, like multiply it.
That's
Because
the rich
why
keep
would you
getting
have?
I feel like
Yes,
I have
that's the reason
I
why
have
the rich
another
keep getting
opinion
rich.
on this one.
Why would you have so much money? Because money finishes. Why would you have a lot and then you're not making more money? It will finish. And if you think about it, if you helped everyone, the money will finish. So for you to help people, you need to keep making money, or you need to at least turn the money you have into more money.
True.
So when people were saying, oh, like, why would she do that? Me, I just thought that what she was doing was nice, because if you actually reason it, what she was selling has more value than what she's helping people actually. It's 25k. It's a lot of money. But if you actually check everything inside that box one by one, it costs more than 25k.
Hold on. So
I
why
didn't
I
do
feel
research, I
like
just watched it because-
why I'm not saying I'm joining the hate train against Mercy Johnson, but why I felt like it was an unnecessary move was because it's going to kind of make the market for pads expensive. Mind you,
I disagree.
pads are already something that I feel these are essential things that we all need. Things that are supposed to have been free in the first place.
Yeah.
With which there's so many other things in this world to do. But we're in Nigeria. Let us be realistic. We're in Nigeria where everybody is looking for an opportunity to do one thing or the other. And pad companies are not different from other businesses. So this care package, in as much as it comes with a very, very great intention, I know that is going to affect the entire market of pads. I don't know, it's one person doing this thing, but she's a celebrity, as you said. She has an impact. So this is going to make an already difficult market that has already been unfair to the people that need it. Mind you, it is something we need because we don't choose to menstruate. It's something we need. So how kind of driving the market is hard beat up when it's already been unfair is it kind of feels unnecessary to me.
Different opinion on that. I think that if the other pad brands decide to increase their price, that's not her fault. They're selfish, and that has to do with the people that own the brand. And I'm going to go back to the water example. Just because Voss selling their bottle of water for 10k, Elim is not going to make their bags of water more expensive because they know what they're doing. So if you have greed controlling your brand or something else, that's not Mercy Johnson's fault. That's your fault. Do you get? Why did you start? Like, why did you create a pad brand in the first place? Did you create it to help women, or you're just waiting for the market value to go up first so that you can make your profit? Do you understand?
Yeah.
So that's why I just think that when I saw it, any pad brand, shame on them if they decide to increase their
because
money.
I know you're
But like, if you looked at that package, I think that it was a care package. That's just what I thought. And I also there's another example I thought of. Vicky James and her husband, actually, they started this care package thing too, but theirs is with chocolates. I didn't hear one person say that chocolates were going to get more expensive because they decided to put plenty inside the box. But when it came to sanitary pads, everybody was saying that they're not looking at the bigger picture. That's something
what
that
is
a lot
the
of
bigger
people,
picture though?
that those kind of things didn't exist before. Like, if you look at made, it's mostly for people who are seeing their periods for the first time. Do you get? It's for people who are new to it.
Okay.
And then now it gives people a chance. Like, okay, you're a father, you don't know about these things. You can read. You can read about it and you can help your child through it with that package. There's a book that your child can actually read to learn how to handle things for the first time. So that package is more of a first time thing. And also, you have a friend, you have a girlfriend, you have somebody who you want to give to when they're going through that season. That is a gift. So it's more of a gifting brand for periods. It's not an every month thing.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was like, it's a box. So there's also bigger pads in there for people who flow heavy. For smaller pads for people who don't flow that heavy. And there's pads for people who are just in between. It's a very considerate box when I think about it. So looking at it, I was just like, this is a good thing that she did. But Nigerians are not thinking beyond the fact that the market price is going to go up.
Because at the moment, what we are going through in Nigeria doesn't need this.
But weeks have passed.
That's what I'm trying to
pads
say.
gone up? Weeks have passed. Have pads gone up?
Because I don't really know. I've not really actually been looking at the
they
market,
haven't.
so I don't know.
Because I
But
think the pad brands are watching. They know how stupid it will look. In fact, I wouldn't respect you as a brand if because Mercy Johnson came out, you just decided to.
But to be honest, to be frank, and to be honest, and let's just be Nigerians, the way we know Nigeria to be. I still feel like it's going to truly, it's just them being selfish. Yeah, that's not a lie.
I think she doesn't.
It's just them being selfish.
It has nothing to do with her. I think what she did made sense. Period. And because we're Nigerians, we're not stopping there. We're trying to look for a way to blame her for the problems that other Nigerians have.
Okay, yeah.
So that's just it.
That kind
so
of
we can blame Nigerians' selfishness, but like there's so much hate she's received for what she's doing,
which is unnecessary.
I'm just like. If you think about it, it's about the country, not her. It's about the people.
It's looking about the country, truly. Because
also,
if we had,
like if somebody gives you a package like this, right?
Yeah, Barry.
No, you guys don't even know.
But then, like, it's like
no, my
if
mind
it's
is just
abroad,
opening. That's all.
Okay, if it's abroad now that people do these kind of things, how many celebrities do we know in the US, as in that have makeup care lines?
God,
how many of them
don't get me started.
Rihanna's
Rihanna's lip gloss is about 80,000.
80,000. I'm one of these. And
that is just crazy.
Like, do you understand? Like,
Nigerians have it all. Because I feel like everywhere I go, somebody's bringing out a Fenty gloss bomb.
They play.
No, you get people who go.
But like for classic now, to buy classic lip gloss, they're just like,
it will burn my lips.
Or
guys,
I'm
talking about essential products.
So sometimes it's not that pigmented. So
you have to keep
there's no effort sometimes when making Nigerian lip glosses. Let's be real. Not all of you are going to be like absolutes.
No,
like
absolutes can glue you.
You're gonna be like absolute.
But then also, like, one thing I want to say, I think, right, is that we also have to come to a point where we accept that not everything is for a particular target audience. Like, you now, I heard about it, but I was just like, Nigeria, like, there's already so much problem in the world. Like, this is not my focus. But like you saying it now, you went the extra mile to do your research to see, like, and it's like like, if now I have a child who is going through that, and maybe I didn't learn anything about menstrual care from my mom. It was my cousin who was in SS3 when I was in just one that taught me how to wear my pads. Where do you get stained first, the front or the... Do you understand? This is something that if my child is going to a boarding house, I mean, God willing, I'll teach, right? But then, like, my daughter can also teach other people. It's not as if it's an every month thing that you get. And understanding that truly not everything is for everybody. Nigerians like for example now, even with this restaurant, we have already established that to be honest, there's a particular target audience. Because even one thing that I've come to understand with content creation, a lot of your content that you make is not for your friends. That's why you see a lot of friends don't support. I'm not saying it's right, but the truth about it is not everything is everybody's
okay.
and it's okay.
Yeah.
Nigerians don't want to accept that everything must suit their own current situation.
Can I?
Yeah,
Okay. No, sorry.
I just wanted to say that about what you said. This is very short, but I think that as Nigerians, we should be more rational than emotional, because this is what drives all of this, even with the businesses. If you just removed your emotions and you thought, is this thing logical? I swear you would not be coming to these stupid conclusions. Like, the conclusions they come to sometimes, I'm just like, if you just, maybe you just took up 2 seconds, look into this thing, and just be okay with keeping quiet if you have nothing to say. And also with the friends supporting. To me, I just don't think you have to support me. And I remember how once upon a time, maybe back in the day, if I followed somebody on Instagram, I used to be so angry. Like, why is person not following back? It means you're not following them for the right reasons. Like, if you really were interested, you wouldn't care if they were following you back. It doesn't matter. So if you think about things logically and you're like, okay, this thing actually makes sense if you look at it like this, and this doesn't make sense, we will be able to differentiate things.
That's very
in
true.
this country.
Okay. So what I basically wanted to say about this is because what you said about it's not being for everybody, I don't want to agree with that, because everybody needs it. Everybody kind of needs to use pads. Everybody needs to have the knowledge of what to do at the beginning of your. So everybody kind of needs it. But I understand that, okay, she may have done it with some people actually in her mind. But what I kind of disagree with her about it is it's a very nice business for a working system, for a system where these things, they had already been available. But because, it will make it easier for this set of people, it would be nice to have this package where normal people with working jobs and a working system, they can afford these things. It would have just been nicer. But I feel like her timing is wrong. Well, the place that she's doing it right now is a tad bit wrong.
Do you know why I disagree? I think that...
Sorry. Can I just round off?
Sure.
So I just feel like the examples people have given, lip gloss, restaurants, you have a choice to buy a lip gloss of $80. You have a choice to go to a restaurant that they pay 100 and something for a meal. But you do not have a choice to wear pad. And Nigeria is a terrible place. I'm not blaming Mercy Johnson totally, actually. The government is actually what I'm blaming here. Because Nigeria is a terrible place and everybody is looking for an opportunity everywhere. A lot of people do not think about these things. And that's nice. I like that she came up with this initiative and incentive. But people are going to start following suits now. It's like, it's now something new that has come out. Oh, another means to make money. It's a trend. But it's going to affect us eventually. Is what I'm trying to say.
I understand what you're saying, right? I also slightly disagree, simply because I think that I don't think everyone needs what she's doing. That's just the hard truth. I don't think everybody needs it.
Why so?
Because that package, right, is different things that exist in the markets. You need something individually, you could go get it. You get
multiple brands
that already do this thing. So like, you need the book, go and buy it. You don't need to get the package. It's just like I said, I'll bring up the Vicky James and her husband thing again. They have a full box. They're obviously not the first gifting brand. There's so many. So yours, as a normal person, you're supposed to buy what you can afford. So you still have a choice when it comes to these things. It's not for everyone, and she knows, and everybody doesn't need it, because if you wanted to get the bigger pad, go and get it. If you want the book, go and get it. If you want to get the whole box, you might as well. You want to split with your friends, do that. So I think that, I don't think that's...
Because you see this Ava pad, is it Ava? These pads are just Aya pads. Thank you. There are people, like, I know a friend of mine who came from Lagos. I don't have, like, heavy periods, right? And she came from Lagos, and she just didn't know what to gift me, and she gifted me that. I have a couple friends who buy things like that in, like, maybe like the 25k one now. They'll buy it and split it among themselves. And that's why I'm saying it's not for everybody. Because now at your age, you won't tell. I mean, there are things that, okay, it's good to know, right? That, oh, I didn't even know that and I've been having my period for years. And that's why I'm still saying that not everybody needs it. It's not for everybody. If you're gifting this, like maybe now I have a cousin who is going to just one, right? I would teach her. I haven't already started to teach her how to wear it. She hasn't. I don't know. This puberty hasn't hit yet, but I'm already teaching her. Do you understand? But then I can gift it to her. Like maybe her birthday is June 5th. I'll say, okay, I'll gift it to her. When you start, you can read it. If you have any questions, reach out to me. And emphasis on it is not an every month thing. That, and the truth about it is that, let's be very honest, even if Mercy Johnson made a smaller pad or she made pads, not everybody would even still want to buy it.
Trust her enough to buy it.
Do you understand?
Some people will stick with always forever.
Like for me, I started to have reactions with always, and that's why I stopped. There's moped. Even Vironi has different sizes, different thickness. They even have panty liners in the whole pack. So my point is, I still heavily believe that not every business targets every single person. I understand that sanitary towels are in need and things that need to be provided free. Right?
That is what everyone needs.
That's
pads,
what
but
needs,
not the ones that Mercy Johnson
needs. That's and I feel like that's where I stand.
Yeah,
But let's go to the next question. Barry, are you enjoying this?
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you can see that our guest and then hot. I told you to be super. And that's why I'm quiet, because then my mind is opening at every point.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt like being from Just slowed your social media journey or career?
I mean, I feel like you have answered it.
Yeah. I think I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
I think we're really answered.
Basically, in summary, whatever is slowing you down as
on you.
somebody in Just, it's you.
Yeah.
Wherever you are, whatever is slowing you down is you.
It's you.
100%.
Even if you feel like you're trying, maybe you're trying, but you're trying in the wrong direction. Or
Or
you're
you
trying
just need
the
to
wrong
wait it
thing.
out.
Or you just need to wait.
it out.
You see what I'm
Wisdom, you guys.
Barry,
Oh, it choked.
Oh my
Sometimes
goodness,
you just need
Sophie.
to wait because
Yeah.
obviously I know that it's going to be different if I come to Jaws. It's going to take some time,
Yeah, to get your crowd and true.
but I wouldn't say it's failing because I'm here. If it ever fails, it's because I stopped trying. That's just it.
Another one not clock.
She wanna hear.
kept me.
So like me, I feel like just to wrap up, I want to ask like a question for like what, not question necessarily, but what is one thing or a couple things that, because you have a lot of wisdom, you would say to the younger people who are, because a lot of content creators are coming up in Jos, right? All over my FYP, that's good. What is something that you would tell them that, you know, any young person listening to this will take from?
Not just content creators.
Not just
even
content,
people
like
that are just young people that are trying to find
Yeah,
find
their
their
way,
way,
find their
yeah.
footing, find the
Okay.
balance between content, 9 to 5,
life,
Yeah.
whatever.
everything.
Whatever you're doing, treat it like a business. That's just it. However you would treat your business that you want to actually succeed and climb heights, treat whatever you want to do like that. Simple and short. Because the effort you put into anything, it always shows, even if it takes 10 years, there will be no doubts that you put in the work to get to where you are. So same thing with content. Some people don't treat it like a business. Treat it like a business. Introduce structure. Make plan towards it. You know, do things like you actually have like a shop you have to open every day. Do you get? Like imagine you had a shop. Nobody will tell you open your shop today. If you wanted to sell, you will go to the shop. So that's just how you should treat anything that you want to do, anything that you have deep interest in. I think that's just the way to succeed in whatever you're doing.
And that's on period.
And that's in period, guys. Thank you so much. So the last part, rapid fire questions. So Coke or Pepsi?
None. I don't do any drink that just you know
Oh,
when you open it and it's like
No.
I aspire to be like you when I grow up.
So texting or calling?
calling, because there's some things that people just send to me. In fact, I'm a bad texter. It takes me weeks sometimes to see your text, and it's because of how overstimulated I get. And sometimes the thoughts that like if I respond now, we have to continue conversation. And I honestly don't have the time. Like sometimes it's not even about the will.
Like,
just the
born
time.
in, please?
What?
What month were you born in?
September.
What day?
8th of September.
Oh, wonderful. It sounds, it's just like everything she says sounds like me.
So
Yes, I don't like texting too.
Your own is even
Me,
worse.
people used to tell me that I'm a
Buddy,
boring
you?
texter, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
I'm a
thank you.
boring texter.
Mary is a
So,
non-existent
for me,
texter.
and
What do
even
you mean?
calls, sometimes I feel like the truth is with calls, I like to have time because I know
Yeah.
how long we will talk.
Thank you.
One
Yeah.
thing is going to turn to the other. So sometimes I think now, my adult self, I'm okay with scheduling calls.
Yeah, just say
What's on your
tomorrow.
schedule? What's on mine? Like, if we're free on Saturday, let's set out 2 hours and we'll talk. And when 2 hours reach, we'll just end the call there. If we have another thing to say, we'll come back again for another 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I think that's, I don't like the text. I just think that it makes me look like a bad person. In fact, no, I think I accept I'm a bad person.
Yeah.
I'm a bad person
When it comes to
text.
that.
At some point in time, you just have to
Okay,
accept
so
it.
TikTok or Instagram?
Instagram. That's where the money at.
Yeah, period.
I mean,
marriage before 30 or money before 30?
I don't know. Anyone can come first.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters. If you like, when you enter the marriage, you leave money. If you like, when you leave money, you leave marriage. Now you start
No, see. So what is your greatest phobia?
I feel like I have two. Maybe one would be death. Like, not me dying.
Yeah.
Like
just
someone
generally
else
fear
dying. Because I think that it's insane that that's just the end for you. Like, I will not see you again. Like, I just think that that's very scary. It's like, oh, you're gone. And like, I don't have a chance to say anything again. So like, that's just, to me, I feel like that's just
that
this
silence.
scary
Yeah.
thing for me. Secondly, to probably be purpose related, like not achieving what you wanted to achieve, especially when you knew that you very much could. To me, it's very scary
That's
because
very
you
scary.
have it in your hands and
And
like
you're
you don't
capable.
use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Missing the opportunity.
That's very profound. So one influencer trend you secretly hate?
I hate almost all. Because I think I don't know, I'm not the kind of person that really likes to hop on trends. Or even if you're going to do it, there should be a twist to it. Like, I remember there was a time I did this To Kill a Monkey video. Everybody was doing the sound, and I decided to do
The actual
outfits
I saw it.
imitating the characters.
Yeah.
It's still To Kill a Monkey. It's trending, but like it's different. And I don't like to look like everyone else. That's just something about me. I just think that if I enter a room, someone should not be like,
Let
oh
me
yeah,
stand
like
out.
you're doing this thing because this person did it. That thing irritates me. So
Stop
yeah,
that.
I don't really like trends. And also I don't think trends benefits you. I think that they will bring the wrong audience every single time. Like, not people that are here to stay. People that just like what happened in the moment.
And that's it.
That's it.
And that's not how to build a community. That's
Nah,
very
for sure.
true. Me, I will say that the one thing I hate. You see, there was a time where, especially with makeup, when girls were using that black. There was a way they were doing it,
The
like
black
they
lip
placed
liner.
their
Black
complete
up,
upper
Oh,
then
that
pink
that
lips
thing
down.
that needs the moment I don't even want to hear what you're saying. I'm just going to swipe up.
Even
That's
the
the
was
makeup trends, like
stressed.
all the clean girl makeup,
Clean
counts
girl
me
makeup,
out. Like,
nah, man.
I've just
I want the-
accepted that I'm not a bad bitch. I'm not a clean girl. I'm a
I'm
cute
me.
potato.
Whoa.
That's it. Like, you
I'm
know,
an artist.
I just
People like to
accepted.
draw on my
Simple.
face.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, if you're artistic, like for me, I would like a liner. I would like to wear lashes. I like the red lips. I just give it to me. Like,
Express yourself.
Like, there are moments where, like today now, I woke up and I was just like, I'm not ready to go. Boom. Let me just do something that is light. That's okay. But some people, you know that your thing is not clean girl makeup, and some of them, it doesn't look good on you. Stick to what's
Do your full face beats.
Simple.
Walai,
To me,
you're
even if
beautiful.
it doesn't look good on you, I think that you define how people see you.
well.
If you tell them you
Well.
look like this, they can't tell you don't.
or don't, Trisha.
Because even if they don't today, in a few months they will. So stick to it.
Yeah.
Even though people won't like it in the beginning, just be you. Like,
True,
I feel
sha.
like anything you do,
It will
from
end
what
up
you
being your
wear,
identity,
yeah,
sef.
from
It
what
ends
you
up
wear
being-
down to the way you do your makeup, to the things you say, it
Mm.
defines you as a person. And if
True.
you're not able to stick to it, then at the end of the day, you're not
was
really
never-
being authentic.
It
Yeah.
was never really
Yes.
you. That's very true. Clock is, guys. Which is worse, bad breath or bad personality? Father, what will you be?
Oh, no. Imagine if you now have both.
That one, just
Me,
trying to
I
I'm
say-
think
even
that
offended, like,
I
I've
feel
met
like
the
with a
person.
bad personality, you could very much still live in the world, though. Like,
there are people with terrible
There are
breath.
people
yeah,
living
like
in the world
you
now.
will find your people,
Mm.
and you guys will be able to manage each other. But you see, bad breath, I don't know if you can manage it.
You can't.
Like if
You
it's
can't.
if it's personality, we can manage.
Yeah.
And then even if I can't manage, the next person will
Money.
manage.
And I don't have to be around you.
Or last you go see one kind shege will go make you change.
Yeah,
Get that kind
yeah,
of
but
thing.
bad and
So
bad.
Or you
a lot of
have
folks-
money.
I think a
If
lot
you
of
have
folks
money,
on the
you always have
plateau-
people around you.
Yeah.
For some
I
reason
think a
in
lot
this
of
country.
folks on the plateau, they know how to live like amidst the bad bread. Like they live together in spite of it.
Despite.
Because
Maybe
like,
they
I
don't
can
know.
go somewhere
It starts
and
to
like
feel
you meet
natural
someone,
at a
yeah,
point.
and then when they talk,
Hey,
in
God
my head,
forbid,
the
I
first thing
beg.
I think is, you dey live with people. Like it's not about them telling you. It's just how did they feel the way I'm feeling. You know.
Oh, God.
One day it was church, and guy, I felt so uncomfortable.
And they're the ones that want to talk close to you.
Yeah.
Please,
Yeah.
now.
It's always
They're
them.
always
Sha.
talking in
It's
your
always them.
face.
People that are very conscious about bread, they won't come that close.
They lost
That's
their
how you know
sense of
that them,
smell.
but they are
They're
not.
in the crisis.
Very stop that.
I mean, that's the only way to explain
I'll
it.
never forget there was this sound that was trending on TikTok one time. One guy climbed bike. He was not hitting there. He said, Aboki, you close mouth, they still smell. I would never
From
forget.
your nose. Yeah,
From
there's some
your
people they
nose.
nose.
Kind of, guys. Please
wild.
do brush.
Some people don't speak. They're just
Yes,
breathing.
now just breathing. The whole room is smelling.
You collect. Those type of people, when they speak, you know that.
Or the ones that
It's
stand
them.
near
You just
you.
know it's them straight.
And I swear, has someone's breath ever transferred to your
Yeah.
body? Like,
I know.
like
Yes.
they speak, but you enter
Yeah,
another
you
room,
go
you
there,
can
you
smell
you can
it.
still perceive it.
Like
all
that.
that.
You
that
you
bad.
go there, you go pick them again. Like,
No, me, I'll go and tell you, open your mouth.
Hey!
It will just pass under your
I know
nose.
that
You'll
the
be
one that you have
everywhere.
experienced that body odor
You smell it
is
on your-
transferable.
That
Just
body
like perfume
odor,
now.
Yeah.
Or somebody shakes you, their armpit smell is
smells
on
on
their hand.
your
What were
hand.
you
Kai,
doing
you
before
dey
you
do
got
it.
here?
Have
Like,
you hugged somebody
You do
with
itch.
body odor and
About
it's still
women.
on your clothes?
Yes, there's somebody that has hugged
Their
me before.
armpits, you
Like, I
just
will never
come sideways
forget.
and perceive
It was
somebody's
it was
armpit
in
on your
uni,
shoulder.
right? It was my senior from
On your
secondary
shoulder is
school, and
insane.
she was from like law school, from main campus. She came to law campus, and she hugged me. I mean, August State is hot, right?
Oh.
Her smell was on my. I literally went back to the hostel to change. I could not. I was
Why
trying to
Ogun
chest
State
it,
heat?
but man,
And imagine if they
If
now
I
do
can
bath.
smell
That's when you've had your
myself.
bath. Oh.
Yeah.
yeah, that's crazy. But
It's super, man.
Sha,
Well,
this is why you
ladies-
should patronize her. You know,
yes,
for your
patronize.
perfume.
Yeah,
Yes,
patronize.
Let her give
Please,
you.
you guys should patronize Olive Perfume.
Please,
So that
oh, she
you
has
can
your
smell
taste.
nice.
If you like, even this oud pandemic, please, you guys, oud is not for
You
please,
people.
I beg.
You
Oud
people.
is not for
It
everybody.
just gives
please.
kata.
You people.
Like,
It's very and it's
I'll
not
be
for every
sneezing.
season.
God bless you.
You guys, but anyway, she can custom to your taste. Don't forget that. But yeah, thank you guys so
Whether
much.
she custom or she don't custom,
Just
this episode
purchase.
is custom to your taste.
Yeah, whether you
You
like
get
it or not.
it because the inside's open.
I choke. Help you take things down
People
and
need
take
to-
them away.
Yeah,
You
take
know,
your pen and jot things
Just things
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
And
so you
take
can
it
take
down.
things
away.
away. Woman a clock what?
It's
Clock gift.
You know why me?
I told you guys I don't weak.
Wow, no,
But
this was
guys,
good
thank you so
episode.
much for staying through to this point. Gift, thank you so much for your
Thank you
time.
guys for having
But not
me.
just your time. I
Yes.
love the way you
You
you know
wisdom.
you said you don't like to be like everybody or do what everybody's doing, and I would like to tell you
Clearly.
that even with your answering of the
Mhm.
questions, you
Mhm.
definitely are
Ah.
one of a kind.
Hey,
Ladies
creme
and
de la
gentlemen.
creme is this.
And her man, Gift, once again.
Thank you guys
Thank
so
you so much.
much.
I thank you, babies, for your time.
Of
Thank
course.
you,
Thank you,
everybody
guys.
behind the camera.
Cameras,
for
love
the
you
time.
all.
Just Unfiltered. We
We
outside.
outside.